Welcome to the cooking stream. We're gonna sous vide the salmon. Oh shit! That booty. Make sure it penetrates it well. Put fish in bag. It's really important that you have a big robotic dildo like this one at home. That's how we do that! Hi. Yeah! Fucking, It's some sort of alien with some blade attacks like this, yeah? We got fucking setups. Look at this. Oh, look, I'm so prepared. Welcome to my kitchen. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That booty. Ooh. I'm in Sp4zie's home. Yes, you are. Welcome to my home. Here's the kitchen, obviously. We're gonna be cooking this. This is where I eat my breakfast usually. And there is a little sign that I've hanged which says there's always an old Cuban, because there's always an old Cuban in my home. Right, so welcome to the cooking stream. Today we're gonna be cooking a salmon. We're gonna sous vide the salmon, which is when you put something under vacuum. That's what the phrase means. And to that we're gonna serve a kålrotpuré, rutbagga. Is that how you pronounce that shit? Rutabaga. It's a very common Swedish vegetable. Looks a little something like this. They can get as big as this. And we're gonna make a nice little acidic fennel and apple salad to go with it. We're also gonna make some potato crisps on the side to give it a little bit of oomph. You know, a little bit of... Oof. Oof.
Oh, that's hot.
So, let's begin. And if you want to cook along at home, please don't. It won't be as delicious on stream. First thing you want to do is get your chef's knife and go in and scorch that shit, yeah? So you get sort of like this situation going. Can you see that, chat? Get a little bit of this. And now we hit it with quite a lot of salt, but we're gonna wash it later before we actually cook it. We're also gonna go in with a little bit of sugar. This is not gonna stay on the fish, so we don't have to worry that we're doing it too much. Nice. Chat, quick question. How trash is the quality? Is it up to snuff? I know you guys were hoping for pretty trash quality. Is it trash enough? Yeah, it's pretty trash, right? Nice. Yeah. If you've never cooked with a kålrot before, it's a delicious vegetable. We're gonna dice it and then we're gonna make it into a puree. So I'm just gonna take the ends off like this. Now this is way more than I'm gonna eat. We have a shit ton of delay on the webcam now. Here goes my hand. Hey. Hey. The quality is shit. My blood sugar is also a little bit low because I haven't eaten too much today, so it feels good to be a little shaky on the hand while you use the knife. You always want to make sure there's that thrill of maybe cutting off a finger. The salmon has had 10 minutes that we're now gonna rinse them. We don't want that excess seasoning to be on there. There's a little more firmness to it, let's say. Now, here's where it gets interesting. By the way, this is such a shame, isn't it? This was here when I bought the apartment, right? When I was here and I looked at the place and I was like, my God, this place is the best. They had like strategically placed like a cutboard like here. I was like, this is the kitchen. And then, what the hell is this? Foot stream. And looking at my feet. Oh shit, you can see my feet. Never before seen. Sp4zie's feet has been leaked. Now we're gonna put the salmon in here, okay? Just season the fish a little bit like this. Not as much as before. Make sure we get in those little cracks there. Make sure it penetrates it well. And then I have some fresh dill. This might hurt a little bit. Put fish in bag. You seal the bag all the way until like one little sliver of the end. Put the bag inside the water. And then you just leave the little sliver that you didn't seal up so the air can escape. And then you boop, seal the last spot. And what you get is a budget vacuum result like this. Here is a little Swedish trivia for all of you. This here is a Swedish invention. It is a little spade, a little shovel. What do you use it for? Well, you see like you have shit in your sink, right? You take the spade, like, and then you can sort of like scoop up the trash. Yeah? Very science. So our kålrot is now nice and soft. In the blender it goes. In the blender it didn't go at all. Use butter, right? Gonna go in with a little bit of salt, some freshly ground pepper, champagne vinegar I bought, but this vinegar is a little less acidic, and we're just gonna go with a one will be enough. Stir it around. Now again, you could go finer here if you wanna. Now for the next step, It's really important that you have a big robotic dildo like this one at home. I made this one myself, but you can use the shit you get in the store. Now you take the robotic dildo like this, and then you plug it in, and then you set the temperature. We're gonna cook this one on 50 degrees Celsius. There you go. And so it just circulates the water while heating it. And then it keeps it at exactly 50 degrees Celsius. And what we can then do is we can cook our fish that we vacuumed in that water bath, keeping all the juices intact, keeping all the flavor in the fish. There's a potato. You definitely want to use something and not just your hands, because then you might cut yourself, right? But like I said, I'm looking for good content. That'll be enough. I think apple and fennel will be really nice for this dish, but I'm allergic to apples, but I think I'm gonna still do apples. You're actually on the wrong side here, guys. You can't see the magic I'm working with a knife. Pop quiz. What is this called? Fennel in English. Very good.
10 points to Gryffindor.
Now, fennel, for those of you who haven't had it, it has a little bit of a licorice-esque vibe to it. It's very delicious. It goes very well with fish. I'm gonna take my little digger, put those there, so they don't fly away. Ain't that cute? If they flew away, it would suck. We're gonna get some fan coal up in this beach. Don't curse. About 50-50 fan coal to apples with plenty of dill. Now you don't have to be this vigorous and take away the stalks, but we have time. Stalks doesn't taste bad. See?
You spit on cow.
A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt,
Little bit of pepper.
and then I want a little bit more of this champagne vinegar. We toss that, yeah? There we go. It's looking like that right now. Did you see that flourish?
Let's see that in an instant replay.
Pog. Actual pog. And now he's cooked some more and it looks delicious. How does he even think he's gonna get the new shit he put in the sink out of there? It's impossible. Oh! Recycle, please, Petch. Look, man, I actually do recycle. I have compost here. I do plastic, I do glass, I do recycle, chat. I just thought that for this show, to speed things up, I wouldn't do it. I also recycle beebs, which is good. Just gonna pan fry these, and these are more for garnish. See? Oh! Oj, 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 oj. Potatis crisp, potatis crisp. There you go. It's time for grönkål. I assume that's green cabbage. Kale? Green kale, of course. Now, it goes in the water bath. Like such. Bloop. So, what do we got so far? The puree in there. And then we have our kale, now sauteed. And then we have our salmon in the sous vide. It's cooking. Our potato crisps, they're nice and crispy. Sakiyanato says, if you got time, check my art on Twitter or Discord. I will go to my computer in my other room and check it. Oh my god, that's so cute. Why is that on paper, Sakiyanato? Can you please scan that? It's looking good, fam. I'm ready for the last step. And then we got a plate, and that's where I'll ruin it, probably. The fish is ready. Okay, okay. For the final step of this exceptional dish, we're gonna go in with a little bit of oil. Just a little bit. Need a little bit of salt here. Give the fish a little bit of extra reason not to stick to the pan. And here we go. In. Give it a nice little sear. And it's sort of like bent up a little bit, so I'm gonna press a little bit on the skin side here. First, we want our puree, and it looks pretty good too. And that's how we do that. Our apple, dill, vinegar, and fennel mix. And then we have our kale. And then the star of the show. Fish! Some potato crisp around the edge. We have made ourselves a sick dish. Man, this webcam is awful. It doesn't do it justice at all. It looks gross. Oh, that's such a cool texture. You don't get this texture when you just fry a fish. That's how we do that. The fish is perfectly seasoned, guys. I just winged that shit. Wow, this is such an interesting way to cook fish. That's the fucking restaurant quality right there. You get the crispy skin, the fish just fucking disappears in your mouth. Just disappears. Like, where did it go?
A few moments later.
Holy fish, that was good. Toots!